Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the weekend check-in for the collective. Keep in mind, energy and timing still is fluid. This reading could play out this weekend. This message may or may not be for you. Every reading is not going to be meant for you, so I do ask that you only take with you the messages that resonate. Leave behind the rest. This is not a sign-specific reading, but I will call out zodiac signs throughout the reading that I do feel need mentioning. And so this weekend, on Saturday, we have Mercury trine Uranus, and we also have on Sunday, Venus trine the North Node. And so whenever there is a North Node aspect, it is asking us to learn a very powerful life lesson. I always find North Node aspects to be a little bit karmic. Trines, though, are very positive aspects. And so I feel this brainstorming energy coming through, generating a whole bunch of new creative ideas. It's this energy of thinking outside of the box and maybe inventing a new pathway. And so you might find yourself over the weekend asking yourself more questions about what it is you value, why it is you're here, what your purpose is, or maybe even finding a solution to a long outstanding problem where in the past maybe you didn't seem to have the answers to find a solution. And so I feel a stepping into complexities when it comes to opening up the mind space to some new expanded possibilities. There might be exciting news coming in. There might be a fated chance encounter with somebody that's going to stimulate this exciting new energy. I do feel thinking and communications are going to be highlighted. I was shown like this electrifying trickle effect, and so Kitty is coming to say hello, guys. I had to boot Panther off my desk before I started. And so with the North Node trine Venus, the North Node in Taurus, Venus in Capricorn, this is very earthly, grounded energy, and this is opening up a doorway of attracting really good things, getting to a place of perhaps social harmony. If you've been in a social status quo of some sort, you are going to want to be aware of another maybe deceptively charming you for their own financial gain, or you might be that person trying to manipulate and charm somebody for your own personal gain. But I do feel new relationships are going to be easily formed this weekend. Creativity is likely going to be heightened. You might tap into maybe your own artistic abilities, whether that's music, singing, entertaining, the esoteric arts, anything that can bring pleasure to your life that you can share artistically with another. But I feel this energy of moving in a new direction. So we're going to jump in with the cards, guys. We're going to see what needs to come through. I won't be back on until Monday morning. I have a birthday party this weekend for my Peanut. She's turning 6. This is going to be her first party with her school friends, and so she's super excited. She's counting down the days, and I got a house to decorate and all kinds of stuff to get ready this weekend. But let's see what needs to come through with the cards. Temptation will test you, and so somebody I feel is dealing with a snake, trying to tempt them, deceptively charming. That's that snake energy. And so something important about not lowering your standards and not falling into temptation. So we're gonna read into the current situation going on this weekend. Oh geez, look at that. It's raining money. I heard the song, It's Raining Men. You might have a couple of offers coming in, but I do feel money. Money is coming to somebody. So this could be an inheritance from a crossed over loved one. This could be a windfall, a lottery win. This could be a gift from the universe. And maybe somebody's been struggling financially, dreaming about money. And I do feel with the pale energy, it's really time to get out of a situation here. A situation here where I feel things have run cold, things have run dry. And if you want this money to come to you, maybe this blessing isn't coming until you leave a situation behind, because I do feel resources that can elevate like your future plans, current energy and emotion. And so somebody here needs to really lean into their intuition. Somebody's intuition has been guiding them to get out of a situation and to make some beneficial changes. And I do feel there is definitely something in the balance requiring very careful handling. A grasshopper. I feel somebody is going to be quickly leaving a situation behind in order to embrace some positive changes. So we're going to see what the recent past is. Ooh, definitely somebody has been working against you behind your back. Somebody's dealing with a rat. Somebody's dealing with a conniving, sneaky energy here that really has been deceptive behind somebody's back. But you know what? This rat is not going to get away with it, because we got a goldfish here. We've got this increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. And so I want to say, you're going to be shown the way. I think somebody's recently been shown who this person is that's been working behind their back. And they've been shown the way to kind of get back on track. So the arrow, the archer, somebody is getting put back onto the right path regarding an area of their life. And I do feel it is a relationship. So in the immediate future, oh my gosh, you are not going to want to back down from opposition. You could be dealing with a Taurus. A bull never backs down from opposition. They show their strength and their fortitude. And I do feel maybe you could be dealing with a Taurus that's coming into this windfall of abundance. Somebody that's really demonstrated some spiritual strength. So there's that fated meeting, right? That handshake. A fated meeting or a chance encounter could be of utmost importance this weekend. And I do feel it's going to bring good news. And I do feel it does involve spiritual love, the lily. I think of a rebirth. So this could be a situation, a very important connection that is rooted in spirituality, spiritual love. I do feel maybe a telepathic connection here. Somebody's been waiting to receive some good news. But I feel this rebirth energy. So let's see what this surprise is from the universe. Oh my gosh. So we do have some temporary problems here. This came out yesterday. Get ready to deal with some issues here when it comes to an area of your life that you have been deeply dissatisfied in. I think you might want to seek out some information here. Somebody I feel is in an entanglement. Likely dealing with a very stubborn, aggressive person, could have Aries in their chart. But I do feel maybe this is somebody where it started out with a lot of sexual passion. I do feel somebody is going to need to boot somebody out of their life in order to get back on track, back to basics, because I do feel this is the month. December is the month where this great spiritual love is coming forward. But there is a situation that's been very dissatisfying, an aggressive, stubborn person that likely has been holding somebody back, working against them, that really needs to get the boot. Too much concerns with sexual matters too. So what I see on the board here today is the immediate future. The surprise from the universe is saying, hey, you have a decision to make. Do you want to play into these lustful temptations? Do you really want to go into another cycle of being tempted because of a sexual connection that's only going to bring more dissatisfaction, more aggression? There is a need to seek out some more information, and there is going to be a karmic rebalancing. Somebody is getting back to basics, and once this decision is made, a wish is going to be granted, and somebody will be stepping into great happiness. With the diamond energy, I feel engagement, stepping into a higher level of commitment. Maybe somebody is going to be bringing you a precious gift, or maybe you're going to be offering a gift to somebody else, somebody that you do have great passion for or has great passion for you. And this will bring great, good fortune. But ultimately, somebody's going to have to leave your life first. Somebody's going to have to leave your life, and this will lead to a lot of trouble, a lot of accusations. So you could be dealing with a Sag or a Capricorn. But let's get an overall energy of this reading. Barrel. Somebody here feels like there's something lacking deep inside, and they've likely been filling this void, whether it's through sex addictions, alcohol addictions, something toxic, something unhealthy. And I do feel whether it's love, money, or goals, get ready to reset some goals here, because somebody's been grieving maybe over something that was lost. There's a connection here where there are deep roots, and I do feel slowly but surely somebody's getting ahead. But once again, there needs to be an ending with a dark woman here. There does need to be an ending with a woman that is trying to create all kinds of drama and complexities. Someone is going to have to leave your life. There is going to have to be the end of a situation. And I do feel this hurts. I do feel this is sad. But somebody has a choice between ego-based, trauma-based love or deep spiritual love that will bring in great fortune and a wish being granted. So I do feel as somebody leaves somebody's life, there's going to be this deepening of a relationship with somebody else. So let's dig a little bit deeper. I would like to look into this aggressive person, what this entanglement is all about. So we're going to clarify this dissatisfaction and this, maybe there's going to be involvement with the law. Maybe somebody is going to have to be physically removed from a home. But we've got a Queen of Coins in reverse now, blocking somebody's wishes coming true. A very stubborn, aggressive person, somebody that is not practical, materialistic, vain, somebody that is very needy, very independent, very selfish, who definitely is unwilling to take a sensible approach. And then we have this wise counsel. So ask the divine for help. Trust that the answers are coming, because I do feel we've got a Queen of Coins in reverse holding on to a situation, maybe a marriage, a commitment, a partnership, trying to control a situation through finances. And I just feel somebody here lacks self-worth and self-value. So the Queen of Coins upright, she is the Queen of Value. She's a nurturer. She has a lot to give. I find the Queen of Coins the most mature, nurturing queen of all of the queens. And so we've got somebody here very immature, not being practical, trying to cling to a family home or a situation where there really isn't any love. And I do feel trying to block somebody's good fortune, trying to create an illusion. And then we get this King of Coins or King of Wands on the bottom of the deck, finding his motivation to maybe take action. And I feel maybe this Queen of Coins has been criticizing this king. And I do feel there's some type of communication issues here. So we got a king ready to take action. We got a queen that is definitely not wanting to release a situation, maybe in an illusion thinking that this is her wish come true, when in reality, the magic is not alive. There is no good fortune. And I do feel somebody here has really clung to control for financial stability. So let's see what this situation is all about, because it's time to get out of this situation. We're going to clarify the pale. The pale energy. Seven of Wands. Yeah, I do feel somebody is finding their strength to stand up for themselves, to have confidence, to face opposition. And I do feel to walk away from a long-standing battle. And then we get the Eight of Coins that kind of come out sideways. And so I do feel there's resistance to releasing something. It is time to get out of a situation. This could be a work situation, but I feel the passion's gone. The spark is gone. There's likely no enthusiasm left in this connection. I do feel with the 7 and the Page reversed, victory is on the other side of delivering some bad news. And I do feel somebody's really resisted, saying, hey, I don't want to work on this anymore. And I feel coming out of a period of introspection, meditation, and isolation, somebody has been going within, trying to figure out the best way to bring peaceful resolution into this situation. I feel a decision is being made. Somebody has come to a point of clarity, And they know it's time to aggressively leave a situation. I feel get ready for some combative communication. I do feel somebody's been trying to create unnecessary worry and fear about walking away. But I do feel somebody's been carefully watching this person working against them. So let's take a look at the rat and the goldfish energy. Oh, we got a King of Wands. A King of Wands is being shown the way. So definitely could be dealing with a Sagittarius here because it is with the arrow energy as well. I do feel somebody's getting ready to take charge of a situation, to speak up. They've got their eyes on the prize, on the bigger picture. And they do understand that it's going to take some communication. And so, yeah, we got a King of Wands here, coming to terms with the fact that they've made a foolish decision, and they can see clearly now somebody's been working against them when it comes to a fresh new start. There's fear about taking a leap of faith in a new direction, getting redirection. We got somebody here that's been depressed, suppressed, bored, discontent, and I feel a major wake-up call because they've been very distracted. And I do feel a King of Wands here going through some type of spiritual transformation, a significant life change. And maybe this was a significant karmic relationship that brought forward these unexpected revelations of, hey, it's time to break free from these negative, repetitive cycles. It's time to release these old belief systems of conflict, power struggles, because it's been a burden. And I do feel a King of Wands realizing that he's dealing with fool's gold. He's dealing with somebody that portrayed themselves as this loving, nurturing empress, but the fertility's gone. There's no creativity, there's no nurturing, there's no fertility. And we've got an empress in reversed here that is very codependent, afraid to be alone, and trying to block somebody from taking some action to walk away here. And so I do feel a King of Wands about ready to speak up and be heard because they're tired of working so hard on a situation where there is no balance. I do feel it's caused a lot of health issues due to stress. Stress is a big killer, right? And I do feel this masculine is heading towards some spiritual love, maybe with a Taurus. So let's take a look at this spiritual love that's coming in this weekend. The Sun, a great time of joy and happiness. So I do feel get ready to come into an epiphany that is going to lead to a magical opportunity, and plans will work out perfectly. But there needs to be some honest truth about a third-party situation where there's no victory, there's no success. There's been a lot of challenges. There's been a lot of push and pull and back and forth. There's been a lot of emotional manipulation. Now we got a Queen of Coins in reverse. So we got somebody that is, you know, cannot control their emotions, cannot get grounded, is not stable, is not emotionally well, definitely has lacked loving, compassionate energy. I do feel maybe somebody's been self-sacrificing or trying to get somebody to self-sacrifice, but I do feel there's going to have to be a canceled engagement or a breakdown of a false foundation and a release of something that's very imbalanced here in order to step into this beautiful, happy, joyful, abundant energy. And so the good news will come after somebody pays off some karmic debt here. So let's take a look at this darker woman because I can feel she's up to no good here. She's definitely leaving somebody's life. She's definitely leaving somebody's life. We got the Three of Wands in reverse. We got the Two of Wands upright. And so a decision has been made. We have a masculine here that has made a decision to go towards a new beginning in love. This masculine is ready to use his logic to take charge of a situation. He's ready to increase his success and his finances. But in order to do that, I do feel he's going to have to pull the rug out from under this dark woman. This woman is leaving his life. There was no planning for long-term here. There's a lack of abundance. There's a lack of nurturing. And we got an emperor clearly deciding that it's time to go in a new direction. And there's been a lack of action being taken. And so I do feel somebody is awakening. to the fact that they want to deepen a relationship or a friendship with somebody. A beautiful new experience here. This might be a new home, but I feel after a period of receiving these spiritual insights, somebody is ready to come forward and to come out of hiding. There's been somebody really reflecting on how they can be an example for others. I do feel there's a lot going on. There's a lot of stress going on in this situation, but there is a positive new opportunity trying to come in that will bring great happiness. And so let's take a look at the love. There's love coming in, guys. There is love coming in after a very long cycle that has required careful handling. We got the Empress in reversed again. I also feel somebody here that maybe did not value somebody in the past, knowing that it's time to take action. Wow, we've got a very karmic cycle here coming to a close. We've got a very controlling, possessive, very, very angry, bitter, feminine energy here who really doesn't believe in herself, who's been holding on to something that she can no longer hold on to. It's no longer sustainable. I just feel this lack of creativity, this lack of prosperity, this lack of abundance, and I do feel maybe the wish being granted is knowing that it's time to release this situation. I think there's going to be some type of embarrassing secret coming out. Maybe this is a cheating scenario, third-party situation. I hate to say that, but I do feel there's been a lack of awareness of some manipulative actions here. And this could lead to a huge material loss. I feel a feminine here about to lose out on money, stability, because she was not coming from a place of integrity. And there is about to be a very embarrassing secret coming out. Could be dealing with a Pisces, a fire sign, a Taurus, or Libra. But this secret coming out is leading somebody down the pathway to wish fulfillment, ultimate abundance. There's that legacy, right? That legacy for the future. And so I do feel these challenging times are coming to an end. And there is going to be some big time changes that are going to bring a positive turn of events, no matter how painful that is. But I do feel light at the end of the tunnel, and somebody is stepping into financial security for themselves, for their family, and there's going to be an ending that will lead to a new beginning. And I do feel somebody's been afraid, maybe afraid of things not working out. I do feel there's been fear, expecting the worst, sleepless nights, anxiety, and I do feel a major cycle is coming to completion. No more manipulation, no more knowing that there's a better way to step into love and happiness, taking responsibility for any lack of integrity or questionable motives in the past. And I do feel somebody is decisively focused when it comes to going towards accomplishment. Somebody is definitely getting enlightened in the energies, and there is going to be an event that will move somebody forward with great speed. So sudden unexpected departure. Sudden unexpected departure that will lead to a sudden unexpected arrival in order for a divine union of some sort to come together that will bring a lot of peace, contentment, and prosperity. Definitely getting a wake-up call, and somebody's really lacked the strength to be honest about an unrequited love situation where they've spent a lot of time focusing on the negative, things not turning out, and forgiveness of self. Understanding forgiveness of self is what is needed before somebody can take a logical approach moving forward. So let's take a look with the crystal stone deck and see what crystals may be beneficial in the energies this weekend. We got garnet and we got selenite. And so clear your path to enlightenment, get into your depth. So I do feel somebody really has been stuck. There's definitely been something about too much sex, or somebody was tempted by a sexual, lustful connection. And I do feel somebody wants to make their life a living prayer. I do feel definitely in the past somebody was very shallow. There was a lot of materialistic priorities here. And I also feel somebody wants to wipe the slate clean after a brutal onslaught of extra shady cycles. And so get ready to move into a new experience, a new space. You might want to pray. You might want to pray to God above for those answers. But I do feel this unwanted cycle is clearing away. And somebody's getting ready to pick themselves up from this transformation process and to take some action here, because I do feel somebody is getting ready to get to a very tranquil place. Sapphire, there's a lot of ancient wisdom coming forward from this cycle closing out. And I do feel resentment has really caused a lot of damage here. There's a very bitter, angry, resentful person here. Something about Saturn. There is a Saturn lesson being learned. Somebody's created a lot of damage. Somebody's held somebody back from taking action against their will. And I do feel there is a soulmate connection here that resides within somebody's heart. And the wisest part of this Emperor is saying, hey, I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm going after my big dreams, and I'm taking back my power with the Sunstone. And so there's definitely a fella here getting ready to operate on some spiritual planes of alignment. And I do feel harvest. It's harvest time. Something is about to turn up. So that first thought, maybe that's that person that's going to turn up. But I do feel it's time to get busy. It's time to dispose of something in order to step back into manifesting your masterpiece. And so somebody's got a big dream, a big idea, and they know it's time to get started, And that's kind of what I got today, guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out the description box below. Keep in mind, I'm now booking into January. So I hope you all have a great weekend, everybody. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.